This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Reed in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for the 76ers, the pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. And it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. And you look at how these teams match up, Clark. The guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show. Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Melton. Shot is good.
The big man draws so much attention, so Embiid takes advantage of that and finds an open teammate.
Pass to Towns. Buries it down low.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here is Harris. Fires the 3. Embiid wide open. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
For his size, Embiid shouldn't be this good from range. I mean, that just speaks to his raw talent.
Melton against Edwards. 3-pointer. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter.
How about Joel Embiid? A high-risk, high-reward pick turns into a superstar.
Yeah, that's well said, Greg. I mean, he sat out 2 years before even seeing the NBA court. Sustained a foot injury before being drafted. Persevered through that. And is now one of the most dominant big men and players in the game.
A 3-pointer, no good. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Towns, a screen on Melton. Edwards finds Towns. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now, here's Maxey. Embiid inside, guarded by Reed, and Embiid throws it down.
Oh, why don't you very much?
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And so here is Philadelphia, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Maxey passes to Harris. He feeds it to Embiid. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Outside, Towns. There's the 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Oh, my goodness. The 7-footer launching from way beyond the arc. How do you contest that? I don't think you can.
Now, here's McDaniels. He's covered by Maxey. McDaniels kicks to Reed. 3-pointer. Got a piece of it. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now, here's Oubre. Scoreless thus far. Right side, Maxey. 4 on the shot clock. And Embiid throws it down.
Selfless pass there from Maxey. Really able to handle the guard position quite well.
And the pass to Towns. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Edwards. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Edwards, that's good.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Maxey finds Melton. Maxey against Conley. Harris setting the pick for Maxey. Here's Oubre. No good that time. Great D that time from Edwards. For three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves. He put together quite a quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. And it's Oubre in at the three. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. A good look from Embiid. Nice shot from the wing. Embiid's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the 76ers. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Melton. They get it again. That one drops for him.
Throwing that weight around. Towns with 2 bonus points there.
Here's Maxey. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And, Greg, while the Sixers have been a fact, time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years, but you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
Oubre, no one around him. Off target from three-point range. Minnesota leading by 5. Towns, a screen on Maxey. Conley inside the line. Towns kicks to Conley. Pass to Reed. Timberwolves passing it around. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Anthony Melton. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Edwards looking it over. Clock at 6. Fires the three. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Oubre passes to Embiid. Oh, he's going right to the rack. Embiid!
Thunderous throwdown that time from Joel Embiid.
Bounce pass Conley. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Oh, and look at his man just go flying by him after the shot fake.
And it might be humiliating for the defender, but it feels oh so good on the other side. My goodness.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he was really in a good flow that time. Saw the opening, let the play evolve a bit, and then boom, boom.
There's the lob to Towns. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And a good call. Towns, one of the best in the league with the catch and flush.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. The 76ers trail by 7. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey's 6 a.m. workouts give him an edge. His motto, I prepare in front of nobody to perform in front of thousands. He says he's done 3 workouts before someone else even opens their eyes to prepare to work out. He said, I feel like that creates a psychological advantage when I step on the court. I have no reason to fear anybody. Kevin?
No reason at all. Hey, thanks, D.A. Anderson wide open. Bangs home the trifecta.
Anderson.
Anderson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
Minnesota leading by 6. Gobert with a screen on Beverly. McLaughlin, the pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
And Beverly kicks to Bamba. Bamba setting the pick for Martin. Bamba inside. Gobert on him. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And it's the 76ers with the ball. 6 to shoot. And taken away by Brown. Pass to Anderson. Back to Brown. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Beverly dishes to Martin. 35 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Bamba. His 3-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 10. Here's McLaughlin. Hasn't made one yet. Fast break. Here we go. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Beverly. Martin kicks to Bamba. Lets it go from deep. Batum attacking. No good on his first attempt of the game. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Timberwolves on top. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. They've got Gobert. Anderson is out there with Troy Brown. And it's McLaughlin in at the 1. And it's Martin missing. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
And here's Brown outside, traps in the tray. Brown's got 5.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Morris outside. Bamba a screen on Anderson. Morris with the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Alexander Walker. The pass to McLaughlin. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And so they foul intentionally. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution
Outside, Martin. Kicks to Bamba. Back to Martin. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Shot clock at 5. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Morris with the bucket.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
And they go to the intentional foul. Some changes for Philadelphia. Timberwolves leading by 5.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Towns. Lets it go with the 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Maxey. Oubre inside the three-point line. Again, Philadelphia.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Conley, the pass to Reed. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The 76ers trail by 6. And that's an intentional foul.
Karl-Anthony Towns. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Pass to Harris. The 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Here's Reed. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Yeah, and Conley just makes the game fun. Able to shoot, but focused on also facilitating for teammates.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. For the Sixers, it's championship or bust. Joel Embiid said there's nothing to be happy about just getting to the conference finals or the finals. You got to win the whole thing. That's the goal. And every single day, it's just trying to find ways to make that happen. Back to you.
Yep, all or nothing. David, thank you. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Anthony Edwards. That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
We've got 1:13 left in the third. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Just way too fast for him. Maxey quick on the drive.
Minnesota's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. They set the pick. The pass to Reed. Jacks up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Reed's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Timberwolves. And Harris wide open. He shoots another 3 for Philadelphia.
Responding with the 3. Harris understands that you got to fight fire with fire.
Conley into the lane, and Reed has it in the corner. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 8th assist in the game. Outside, Maxey to the wing right side. Embiid inside, guarded by Reed. They get it back. The open shot, Oubre. Again, Philadelphia. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 11 points. Passes to Reed. He kicks it to Edwards. From the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Timberwolves lead by 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those 3s, that they've had some clean looks. When that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Reed gets the bucket.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
The 76ers trail by 6. Pass to Embiid. And he commits the intentional foul.
Reed. That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Harris a screen on Edwards. Oubre kicks to Harris. No good on the triple. Timberwolves leading by 6. Towns for 3. Oubre pulls it in.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Maxey finds Embiid, and it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Screen by McDaniel. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Harris outside. Three-pointer by Embiid. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by Harris. The 76ers trail by 6. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Nothing new for Embiid here, going off for a big scoring performance, par for the course.
Outside Conley. Shoots the 3. Towns against Harris. And Towns throws it down.
Right now, Towns is putting on a show. It's up to the defense to try to figure out how to slow him down.
Conley against Melton. Harris, right side. Puts up a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in this game. Edwards finds Reed. From downtown. Out to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Town. And it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Launches a 3. Melton, no good. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Took him no time at all on that one. Edwards got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves. Harris outside. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Harris spots the opening and helps his team exploit it.
And here is Conley. Kicks to Towns. The 3. Oubre pulls it in. Philadelphia's gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here
For the Timberwolves.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Karl-Anthony Towns.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And it's Towns missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Embiid with the screen on cover from 18 feet away. And Embiid throws it down.
Great pass by Maxey there. This guy really clever at finding ways to get his teammates involved.
Knocks down the three ball.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Back to Edwards. From outside the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot three. That one on Embiid.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. They kick. All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it.
tonight. Both teams will be looking to involve their bigs often, it seems.
You know, BA, the idea that the big man is dead in basketball is out of the question. What's happening is bigs are getting more and more skilled. They're showing the value they have as versatile performers, and you absolutely love to see it.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Norman Powell out there with James Harden. And it's Zubac in at center. And Harden with the slam!
Oh, my goodness. James Harden. I mean, the handle is so tight. The feel for the game. What a pretty move.
Melton outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Harden against Melton. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. And I'll tell you, the defense pretty good right there. James Harden just better.
It seems you could bring in anybody to this team and pair them with Embiid, and they'd still win, Grant.
Oh, they got a solid roster, but there's no denying that Embiid is the heartbeat of this team. The 76ers go how Embiid goes, kind of like our broadcast with you. And in the last 5 seasons, they've gone to the playoffs.
Leonard for 3, buries it from 3.
Well, what makes Kawhi so problematic in the pick and roll? He can do about anything he wants out of it, including keep the basketball.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Back to Maxey. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First team foul.
Here's Maxey. Over Harden. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Wow, it's good.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Got a piece of it.
How about Zubac? Works so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Harris on the wing. And Harris throws it down.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? To the inside. Embiid passes to Oubre. Out to Harris. Harden against Oubre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Maxey. And he drops it in from the low post. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
This is where James Harden's ability to quickly scan the floor and then find the right window to deliver the pass. So good. So good.
Here's Maxey. Driving inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
See, I don't think you can teach that. Paul George going right into contact. You love that aggressiveness.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Melton with the ball. Picked up by Powell. Harris outside. Pass to Oubre. Back to Harris. The kick out to Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Screen by Embiid. Launches it. And it's Maxey missing.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
George for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
The triple has been a major part of Paul George's arsenal. This guy has got the size to get it off.
Oubre with room to shoot. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Here's Harden. Powell outside. Takes a 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Powell's got 5.
This guy is always shot ready. Norman Powell's instincts as a scorer are exceptional.
Embiid passes to Maxey. Embiid is screen on Harden. Back to Embiid. Here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Out to the right wing. Melton with the ball. Defended by Harden. Embiid. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
I mean, it's almost like the higher degree of difficulty on the shot, the more focused Embiid will be. Of course, as an opponent, it can be so frustrating to face a player who can score against your toughest defense.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
And here's Harris outside to the middle. Here's Embiid. That shot off. Great D that time from Zubac. Launches a three, and Harden gets it to go on the assist by Zubac. He's got 7.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
And so it's Los Angeles up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Russell Westbrook out there with Norman Powell. And it's Plumlee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, the passing has only gotten better from Embiid. It adds a huge element to his game.
This Clipper squad is quite the mix of players, Doris. Potentially the mix to make a run.
I mean, certainly you need seasoned veterans that can still get it done and young guys who can contribute. They've got both of those things and incredible depth. For the Clippers, to me, it's about one thing. How healthy are your stars?
Melton against Powell. Melton passes to Maxey. 3-pointer. Paul George pulls down the board. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, some have called Kawhi Leonard a cyborg, but he said, quote, a coach can't put a battery in your back and tell you to play harder to go win games. You have to have the mindset, and you have to train your body to reach the level that you want to play at, guys.
No doubt. He is always locked in. Thanks, Allie.
And Kawhi, if you look at the numbers, is a consistent three-point threat, and this guy is capable in the clutch. Contest those opportunities.
3-pointer Embiid. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. From deep three-point land, they grab their own miss. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And stolen by Leonard. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Westbrook. Three shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Russell Westbrook has the frame and the confidence to take on any contact that wants to come his way. That is a tough finish.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Well, just good heads-up play by Batum. Spots the open man, but delivers it on time and on target.
Beverly against Westbrook. Pass to Tucker. Westbrook outside. Here's Coffey. Beverly with a steal. And here is Bamba. Gets the 3 to fall. Bamba's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the decision-making getting better with more repetition. Mo Bamba's starting to feel out the defense.
Now here's Tice. Pulls it from the corner. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. And the Clippers lead by 10. Of course, we live in the era of advanced analytics. Numbers about everything. You think there's a stat that deserves more love?
You are so right about the analytics. They can tell us what the high-value shots are, what kinds of players you'd like to have on the offensive end. Here's the one thing teams struggle with: how to define quality defense. And the challenge is the floor is so spaced and the shooting is so good that perhaps we need to come up with different metrics to define good defense. That's one key area.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Beverly, the pass to Bamba. Back to Beverly. Pass to Batum. Four on the clock.
This guy's so clever at getting defenders to fight. Nicholas Batum draws the contact.
And this summer, the Sixers making changes on the bench. Grant, the mission statement is clear. Make it past the conference semifinals.
Oh, so clear, B.A. And while that's been the stumbling block in recent years, I'm not sure even that's good enough. This is a team with legitimate championship aspirations.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Harden, the pass to Leonard. They set the screen. The rebound by Bamba.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Beverly finds Morris. Down low. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Zubac. Harden against Beverly. Outside Harden. Leonard with a screen on Beverly. And it's Harden penetrating.
Oh, such a clever move by James Harden on the drive. He always goes fishing for that contact, and usually he finds it.
At the line for the Clippers, James Harden.
Both good from the line that time. Just 4 seconds left in the second. And Philadelphia calls time here.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Morris for three. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
Well, that's the wingspan of Paul George. He is so...
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Mo Bamba out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then there's Nicholas Batum. And it's Morris in at the three. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Zubac with a screen on Covington. Here's Leonard. So it'll be, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal...
The previous player at the line for two.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Tice is checked in for Los Angeles. The free throw drops for Leonard.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Powell, it's good.
Norman Powell with the rise and fire from three-point territory. Pretty delivery.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, well, the Sixers have so much firepower, but it's all about chemistry. Anyone knows the way teams grow is by talking and being around each other. The connection between the stars is what's going to help them reach their peak. Brian?
Well, they've had to deal with some adjustments for sure. Allie, thanks. Pass to Leonard. 6 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And George with the jam.
But Kawhi understands now. He commands so much attention that his passing ability has got to be on point.
Batum, pass to Morris. Can they get it? Drives to the hoop. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Harden surveying the D. Pass to Tice. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Bamba. The 76ers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Morris on the wing. The three hits the three-pointer. Morris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you can tell that Mr. Morris doesn't lack for confidence. This guy is ready to shoot as soon as it touches his hands. And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. So for the Clippers, not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Maxey passes to Oubre. Maxey against Westbrook. Pass to Harris. The putback. It's rebounded by Zubac. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Westbrook, the pass to Mann. There's the three. Connects from downtown. Mann's got 5.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Back to Maxey. And there's the rejection. Back to Westbrook. Zubac with a screen on Maxey. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. Back to Westbrook. Here's Mann. 5 points in the game. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
The 76ers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Maxey against Westbrook. And that's good. Maxey for 3. He's got 11.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Westbrook against Embiid. Westbrook with the miss. Pass to Embiid. Screen by Embiid. Oh, they get a hand on it. Now here's Melton. He's guarded by Zubac. Embiid muscles through the contact.
You're going to have to do a lot more than that to stop Joel Embiid.
Maxey against Westbrook. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Perhaps the thing I will remember most when Russell Westbrook decides his career is done is how he brought competitive fire and spirit every single night, guys.
Maxey passes to Melton. Back to Maxey. Harris with it. Pass to Oubre. Harris a screen. And he goes in for the dunk.
offense to me make himself into a better ball handler. Great dribble drive move that time.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Westbrook. Give him 8 points now. Outside Tucker. Zubac with a screen on Harris. Tucker hits the trifecta. And the Clippers lead by 13.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers earning this break in the action, up 10. Break. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Maxi's got the ball here for the 76ers. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Westbrook and Mann make up the backcourt. P.J. Tucker is out there with Amir Coffey. And it's Zubac in at the 5.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
The drive by Westbrook. Good work there as it goes.
Russell Westbrook, the ability to consistently touch paint is impressive. What a driver.
Embiid finds Maxey. Rebound by the Clippers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Inside, here's Westbrook. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Boy, let's remember, Russell Westbrook has an MVP trophy in his closet. This guy is working right now. You've got to get into him and make it tougher.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Zubac, screen. And it's blocked by Embiid.
You have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Westbrook against Maxey. Westbrook, the pass to Tucker. Now Westbrook. Here's Mann. Pass to Zubac. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Sixers trailing. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Tucker. Paul George comes in for Coffey. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Mann. And it's James Harden in for Westbrook. And the Clippers making a change here. Tice is checked in. And here's Oubre from the arc.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Embiid inside. Tice defending. And he gets that one.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Melton against Harden. Pass to George. Here's Leonard. Kawhi attacking. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Melton against Harden. Leonard with a screen on Melton. Three-pointer, Harden. Tice, right side. Outside Harden. Tries the spin move. Back to Tice. Pass to Harden. Over Harris. Harden misses. The 76ers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Melton against Harden. With the drive and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the foul called on the Philadelphia 76ers. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And Maxey, here we go. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Leonard with a screen on Oubre. Some room here for George. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. And the Clippers lead by 7.
We call that money from the mid-range. PG doing his thing in the sweet spot. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Now Harden. Leonard with a screen on Melton. Out to Leonard. Pass to Tice. Outside Harden. Tice, a screen on Melton. Here's Harden. Here's Tice. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
George against Oubre. Lets it go from deep. Tice grabs the miss. George passes to Harden for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. And it's Harden, that time on the assist from Powell.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Here's George. Fires from way outside. And the miss. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
Part of here tonight is quality ball movement, Steve, from these two pass-first teams. It should be fun.
It should be. I love the way they share it. But with all the passing, I think ball security will be a factor here. More movement means more opportunities for a steal.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. George and Leonard are the forwards. Norman Powell is out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at center. And it's Harden with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Outside Leonard launches it. It's rebounded by Towns.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Reed. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Towns against Leonard. Good, nice job down low.
Look at the handles by Kawhi Leonard. He has worked on that part of his game. He has his defender on skates.
You know, Steve, you have to respect a guy like Norman Powell who embraces his role on this team.
I definitely do, Kevin. Norman Powell isn't chasing the spotlight. He's working to support his team and really embraces his role on the floor.
Here's Harden following the three by Minnesota. Outside for George. Wants to get it to Zubac, and does. Shot clock at 6. Leonard sets a screen for George. Nailed from three-point land.
And we talk about George's confidence. When you have that kind of range, you should be confident.
Inside. Here's Towns. Great that time from Leonard.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes. He can create points in a number of ways.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Conley. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Stolen by George. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now, here is Harden. He's guarded closely. Leonard, no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular. And boy, Kawhi is the perfect target. The big reach to get to the pass and the great hands on the catch.
Here's Towns. That one's off, still out of sync. Los Angeles leading by 4. It's Harden with the drive.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. George against Conley. Nobody near Leonard. Offline with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And the dunk by Towns.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Leonard attacking.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Timberwolves trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Leonard with this screen on Edwards. Up top, Leonard, defended by Towns. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That is his first foul of the game. A shot by Harden, wide open. No good on the quick 3. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 4. That bucket in no time at all. Conley's got 5 now.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
Zubac with the screen for Leonard. Harden outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Zubac. This one for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
Conley finds Reed beyond the arc. Offensive rebound, the second effort, and they take the lead. 7 points in the game.
Mike Conley looking comfortable in the post. Even with the defense draped all over him, he gets it to go.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Leonard on the wing. And he lays it straight in.
Contact, no problem for Leonard. He's a guy who cannot be rattled.
Towns, a screen on George. That will count. Oh, he made it!
He got it to go, and he beat the buzzer.
Wow. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Timberwolves ahead. They finish off the first quarter on a 12-4 run. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The backcourt pair will be Westbrook and Mann. PJ Tucker is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Coffey in at the 3 spot. Minnesota's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Towns. Takes it off the glass. Towns has got 7 points.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Tucker. A 3-ball. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Now the pass to Towns. Shoots over Tucker, and Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists in the game. Good work defensively by Conley. Timberwolves leading by 3. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Brown comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Mike Conley. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Towns. Leonard, no luck.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
There's Brown with the 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game. The Clippers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
I like how Paul George can be your go-to guy, but he can also accept a secondary role. Very unselfish.
George sets a screen for Harden. Fires from way outside. The rebound by Anderson. Timberwolves leading by 4. It's Brown on the wing. Anderson the screen. To the paint. Shot's good. Brown making the play.
Trying to become a better scorer on all 3 levels. This time, Anderson attacking the interior.
From deep, Harden. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Gobert with a screen on Harden. Down low. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I mean, he's tailor-made for those pick-and-roll sets. Gobert, a big-time finisher on the move.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Back to Zubac. Here's Powell. Gobert with the block. McLaughlin, the pass to Brown. From deep, That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
What vision. Kawhi getting his teammate a good look.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Zubac. Here's Gobert, and Gobert throws it down.
Really showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Leonard against Anderson. Leonard kicks to George. Back to Leonard. And it's jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
So explosive with the dunk. Kawhi Leonard gets up quick to slam it down.
McLaughlin, the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
You know, I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic. Harden, Gobert with the block.
An incredible defensive player. Gobert is always affecting shots.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock, and that's an intentional foul. It's his first trip to the line. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Clippers trail by 9. Here's Harden. 7 points in the game. He dishes it to Leonard. Passes it to Tice. From 17 feet out. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Minnesota ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very... Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Towns, he's really been playing well.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Reed in at the 5. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. To the inside. Here's Towns. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 10-point game. From past the arc. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
The energy of Russell Westbrook is challenging to deal with, which is why he gets fouled.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. And Minnesota has possession. Here's Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Westbrook surveying the D to the right side. Pass to man. Back to Tice. 6 on the shot clock. Towns with the defensive effort. Minnesota leading by 10. Edwards kicks to Reed. Westbrook pulls it in. And Los Angeles guys shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Coffee passes to Tice. Pass to Tucker. Takes a three. And again, no good by the Clippers. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And the dunk by Towns.
And how about the athleticism from Towns there? Skying up with ease to power through on that alley-oop.
Conley against Westbrook. Here's Tice. Sinks the three-pointer. Tice has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Clippers.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. In 2022, the NBA and the Players Association created a long overdue recognition payment plan for former ABA players. Commissioner Adam Silver said these pioneers made meaningful contributions to help grow the game of professional basketball. And we believe it's appropriate to provide financial recognition for their impact. Kevin?
A great story, David. All of your stories are great. Thank you so much. And Towns throws it down.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all 3 levels.
Here's Westbrook. An easy 2 points on the layup. Westbrook's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Stolen by Tucker. Here's Coffey. Still scoreless. Driving inside. Here's Tice. There's the pass to Coffey. Just 5 on the clock. It's Westbrook with the drive. Banked in off the glass. Westbrook's got 8 points.
Woo! On the drive, Westbrook turns on the Jets and flies past the defenders.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Timberwolves leading by 6. Anderson a screen on Hart. McLaughlin no good. LA's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And an intentional foul right there. Here's Harden on the wing. He's got 7. Takes it out to Leonard. 5 on the clock. With the floater, and it's good on the way in. He's got 12.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
The Timberwolves shoot their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Leonard. He's got 12. 44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Kawhi putting it all together in this one. You don't even have to check the stats to determine his impact.
Gobert with a screen on Harden. McLaughlin, the pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
George takes it out to Leonard. George sets a screen for Leonard. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes it to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. High, arcing shot. They get it back. And that one is good from Zubac. Here's McLaughlin. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So it's the Timberwolves now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. So for the Clippers right now, George and Leonard are the forwards. Harden out there with Norman Powell. And it's Zubac in at the center, filling out the middle.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
Screen by Zubac. The 10-footer. And with that shot, the Minnesota Leafs got back down to 3 on the basket from Harden.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Back to Reed. The tray. Not going to go that time. Clippers trail by 3. Pass to George. And they go to the intentional foul. Harden against Edwards. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all 3 levels.
Conley dishes to Towns. Back to Conley. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And now that's 11 points for Mike Conley.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Harden. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Minnesota calls timeout. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for Mike Conley. Daniel Tice is checked in for the Clippers. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. And the basket is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Harden with it. Picked up by Edwards. Tice with a screen on Edwards. From deep Harden. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Reed kicks to McDaniel. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Okay, Rudy. Rocking the rim.
On the wing, Harden. Edwards defending. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Gobert the pass to Towns. Edwards against George. Edwards dishes to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Here's Gobert. Hits the layup in for the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
1:57 left to play here in the 4th. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop, and finished off by Edwards.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Left side, Leonard. And he slaps it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
Crucial points. Kawhi stepping up to the plate when his team needs him the most.
Gobert with the screen on George. Edwards passes to Gobert. Can't connect from short range. And now the Clippers on the break. From deep Harden. And another 3 for the Clippers.
One of the best closers in our game. James Harden coming up big.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Leonard against Towns. Reed kicks to Towns. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 3-point lead. Pass to Leonard from deep three-point territory. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
I mean, unbelievable. It's one thing to be talented, but Kawhi is clutch as well.
Here's Edwards. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5.
The rare old school center, Zubac knows who he is, a rebounder and defender.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Harden grabs the miss. Fires away from outside. No good. And so Los Angeles takes the win. Much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up for
running shoes on. Both of these teams want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Maxey runs point with Melton at the 2. Harris and Embiid are in the middle. And it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
Towns on a screen. And here's Edwards outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Embiid from behind the arc. On target from range.
Guys over 7 foot like Embiid, they are not supposed to do that.
And Joel Embiid is a rarity in many ways, including how effective he is inside, Richard.
Yeah, BA, we don't see that as much as we used to. Big men dominating down low, but Embiid is an exception. A center with a deadly mix of dominance down low and skill work outside.
And he makes it. Embiid's got 5 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Shooting the 3 with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
From deep, Melton. Rebound, Minnesota. And stolen by Melton. Maxey on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. Back to Melton. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Reed sets a screen. Down low. Here's Conley. Drops in the layup for 2.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Maxey surveys. Harris, a screen on Edwards. Harris passes to Maxey. Here's Embiid. Another shot. And the layup is good. He has 7.
Love the activity from Embiid, just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive, getting rewarded for it there.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to Embiid. Maxey against Towns. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Harris passes to Melton. Harris a screen. Shot clock at 5.
And shows hustle and plays hard on defense. Wow. Towns sure knows how to keep his coaches happy.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, BA, they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Harris. Back to Oubre. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Oubre's got his second basket of the game.
Look, as his career has gone on, the vision, let's say it's improved for Harris.
Edwards for 3. Fires in the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Maxey with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Melton attacking. Here's Embiid. Outside Maxey. Embiid, a screen on McDaniels. Here he goes. That one falls.
Turning on the Jets, Maxey found a lane and made them pay.
Reed, a screen on Melton. Edwards for 3. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Melton. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Sort of defining the term floor general. Conley has total command of this offense.
Screen by Embiid. Melton passes to Embiid. Stolen by Conley. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Reed sets a screen. Pass to Towns. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from deep.
A fantastic three-point shooter. You gotta guard Towns from the corners especially.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. 11 points in the quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Harris and Embiid are in the middle. Maxey runs point with Melton at the 2. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's McDaniels. No made baskets yet.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you.
That body control, baby. Harris smashing through it.
And what you appreciate about Tobias Harris, the steady production, Richard.
Yeah, he rarely has an off night. Even if his shot isn't falling, he'll find other ways to help because he has a team-first mentality.
Now here's Edwards. 11 points in the game. Shots good by Towns.
And that's what makes Towns so dangerous offensively. He's a threat even when he's playing off the ball.
Maxey finds Oubre. Back to Maxey. Over Edwards. And it's Maxey missing.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
And so they foul intentionally. Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. And it's Gobert in the comfort zone.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
Harris against Towns. Harris passes to Embiid. Money from the wing. Embiid's got 9.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Anderson's checked in for Towns. Brown comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Milton subbed in for Conley. The Sixers again can't hit. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Up top, Brown. Guarded by Batum. Brown can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Now here's Batum. Mamba, the pass to Beverly. Bamba, a screen on Milton. Beverly into the lane. All NBA players play with confidence. But, RJ, surely there are some that play with too much confidence.
Well, look, there's always a guy who doesn't realize he's being left open for a reason. Some players just don't understand their role with their team. Usually there's a vet that needs to tell them how it is.
Now here's Covington. Bamba, a screen on Anderson. Covington passes to Bamba. Shoots from the baseline. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Brown. And he banks in the layup. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Covington. Morris outside. Covington, a screen on Brown. Shot clock at 6. A nice shot by Morris.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Pick by Gobert. Here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Now here's Morris. Back to Bamba. That shot missing. Good D by Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. And finished off by Anderson.
You give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And Troy Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Bamba finds Covington. Going inside, and the jam by Covington.
What a take by Covington. That right there is a loud 2 points.
Milton surveys the floor. Here's Gobert. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. And it's Reed in at the 5. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Lots of winning going on in Philadelphia. 6 straight playoff appearances, Richard.
Yeah, they're the masters of the mid. Their game, that's just the way it is. No finals appearances. And look, that's got to be top of mind. East is tough, but they've got the talent to go far, but they just keep having mid-seasons.
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
Reed finds Edwards. Reed, a screen on Batum. Back to Reed. Fires from deep. Sinks the tray. Reed's got 6 points in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Conley. And Reed with a basket on the assist by Conley. Reed's got 9 points now in the second half. The 76ers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. The 3 from Bamba. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in the game. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Now here's Reed. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Bamba. Edwards against Batum. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Back to Bamba. Tries it from 19. Ooh, and an air ball on that one. Way off. And Towns has got the ball here for the T-Wolves. Shot is good by Edwards.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games. And they've made that adjustment since the break.
And I like how Batum takes shots that come within the offensive schemes. A high IQ offensive player.
For 3, Conley. And another three from Minnesota.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Reed finds Conley. Back to Reed. Conley looking for an opening. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Covington. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And where the Sixers really separate themselves, Richard, elite in both three-point and free throw percentage.
Yeah, with Embiid doing what he does, you're going to get a lot of free throws, and you're going to get looks from range because of the amount of attention that he gets.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Embiid, he's checked in for Bamba. Oubre comes in for Morris. Melton, he's checked in for Batum. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for Beverly. Now here's Embiid. 9 points in the game. Out to the wing. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Such a physical player. Hard not to get into it with Embiid when you're covering him.
Harris has checked in for Philadelphia. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Picked by Gobert. Alexander Walker, the pass to Milton. Pass to Gobert. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
1:10 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And Melton, here we go. Outside Maxey. Puts up a three. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Brown for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Melton passes to Harris. Here's Oubre, covered by Milton. Pass to Harris. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And this is why you get Harris the rock inside. They can trust his judgment down there.
Picked by Gobert. There's a whistle. That goes on D'Anthony Melton. That's his first foul. Gobert with a screen on Oubre. To the middle. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Good on the bucket.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Brown, that's good.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
Out to Harris. 4-3, and the three-pointer goes. Harris has got 5 points in the quarter.
Returning fire. Harris wanted them to know he can answer.
Brown with a screen. The 3 knocks down the long J.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And 3 quarters of play in the... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And for Minnesota, they're shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Maxey runs point with Melton at the 2. Harris and Embiid are in the middle. And it's Oubre in at the 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Melton. Embiid finds Melton. Second chance effort. It's blocked by Gobert.
In the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And so Conley will bring it up for the T-Wolves. Pass to Reed. From outside the arc. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Melton passes to Maxey. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
To the inside. And there it is for him.
And that's the kind of physicality you want to see from Cat, using his size down low.
Here's Embiid. Oh, and a dunk by Embiid.
Wow, the process. Come on, I want to see that again.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Edwards against Melton. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Edwards for 3. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
And Melton, here we go. And Conley grabs the miss.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Now here's Oubre. Takes the 3. Sinks it from distance.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Edwards against Melton. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my. Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Now here's Reed. There's the triple. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Harris. Uses the glass on the layup.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
There's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's foul number 2 for him.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Now here's Reed. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Maxey finds Oubre. Back to Maxey. This one for 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Over Maxey. Maxey against Reed. Shoots over Maxey. Reed can't hit.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway, and look, he paid the price.
Outside Maxey. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Shot is good by Edwards.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style. If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Knocks down the triple.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Shoots from 12. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Drains the triple.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
Greg, that we've seen in the NBA for many years. That in consideration, what kind of game can we expect with a grizzled group on the floor?
And Kevin, these types of games tend to be kind of methodical. Vets aren't afraid to give the ball up for a better look, and we should see a clean game here tonight.
Look at the 76ers starting group. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. From deep, Harden buries it from three-point range.
And, you know, if you score on Harden, this guy's going to take it personal. Answers right back.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Oubre with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Outside, Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. And after being one of the worst teams, Brent, in the NBA for so long, the Clippers have really turned things around, haven't they?
No doubt. I mean, a season ticket to the cellar for many, many seasons, but moving into this building, getting a little bit of juice, getting some stars in here, they've become a competitive contender over the past few seasons, and it all has to do with the ownership, and that shift has been fruitful for the Los Angeles Clippers. Oubre has the height right there to get it done and uses it well as he's able to score inside.
Here's Harden. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Clippers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Lets the 3 fly, and again, no good by the Clippers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Outside Leonard for the 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Melton, finding the lane.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
Crafty off the dribble. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over.
Maxey against George. And slam dunk by Maxey.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Pass to Harden. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the first. Count that one. Harden's got 9.
And when Harden's this close, he looks to score. Love his mentality.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Harden looking it over. Oh, Leonard in position. Melton with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. Offensive rebound. Maxey kicks to Harris. Melton finds Embiid. Shoots over Zubac, and the shot is long. Clippers trail by 3. And George, here we go.
Again, when you go from second to fourth gear, Paul George puts a lot of pressure on the defense that way.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Philadelphia.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
Melton's shot is good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
From deep, Harden buries the long-range jumper. He's got 12.
And putting so much pressure on your defense. James Harden, a menace offensively.
Here's Maxey. He is hauled in by Paul George.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And they're great at both ends, but the Sixers offense, Greg, the Sixers offense is elite.
And it all starts with Joel Embiid feasting inside and at the free throw line. And his teammates reap the benefits as well with wide open shots on the perimeter.
Terrific defense from Zubac. His team relies on him to help alter shots.
Kept alive, kicks it out to Harden. Right wing. The second chance effort. Nobody near Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Leonard's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Clippers. James Harden getting it done. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Taking a look at the 76ers. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. And it's Oubre in at the three, the small forward. And here's Westbrook. After Tobias Harris getting his shot to go from deep. Pass to man. Now Highland. He's guarded by Melton. Tries the spin move. And there it is for him.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Melton against Highland. Melton, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Highland, and can Los Angeles with the triple.
And Tucker, great job reading the floor and finding a way to set up a ready shooter.
Westbrook with it. Maxey covering, and it's Westbrook missing. The 76ers trail by 9. Oubre passes to Melton. To the paint, stolen by Tucker. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Tice, and the rejection by Embiid.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
Drills it from outside. And teams cutting back on practices to limit the load on players. And Brent, some say it creates the opposite effect. Players not conditioned to the level they need to be.
You wonder in the next couple of years, Kevin, if some of the coaches, just depending on the life cycle of their team, with a team being young as opposed to a team being veteran, that coaches are going to find creative ways to get more practice time in. We know practice time is where teams improve the most.
The 76ers trail by 6. Batum finds Beverly. And with the rebound.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
A floater, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And Brent Batum in his later years now still has a lot to offer.
It would have been awesome to watch Nick Batum and the career arc he's had. The guy that used to be a high usage guy, and now he just plays with the ball at the top of the key, makes the right play, and hits key shots.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Now, here is Harden. He's got 12. And here's Leonard from 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Morris throws it down.
Morris can pick him up and put him down, show that they're finishing on the break.
Lost to Powell. Kicks it out to Harden. 1:46 left now here in the second. In the corner, George with it. 4 on the clock. And there's the pass to Zubac. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. Bamba wide open, and he fires. No good on the 3. Los Angeles leading by 4. A 3 from Leonard. It's hauled in by Beverly. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Batum wide open. He fires. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
One of those players who does like the mid-range. Batum with some old-school deuces.
Outside, George. Inside. Back to Zubac. That ball, nice speed that time from George.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Powell against Batum. Left side, Covington. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
The 76ers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Harden finds Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Love to see Zubac attacking the rim, staying involved offensively.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Beverly.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Up top, Powell, covered by Morris. Leonard the pass to Powell. Covington with the steal. It's deflected. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Clippers ahead, up 1. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And, you know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
George and Leonard are the forwards. Harden out there with Powell. And it's Zubac in at the center. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. And the dunk by Covington.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
Well, such a study, Brent. Veteran Marcus Morris. You know what you're getting with him every single game.
Well, he's a guy who rebounds the ball and brings a little bit of toughness, and he will get double-digit points on a nightly basis, capable of that. So you're relying on that toughness. Kawhi's got that broad build and those long arms. It can be pretty easy for him to find those kind of shots.
Here's Beverly, and the shot is good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Harden, and Harden with the stop.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
To the inside, and the dunk by Bamba. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Kicks it out to Harden. Outside, George. And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, great find there from Harden. He's just so good at finding his teammates in rhythm.
Beverly against Harden, and it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And here's Morris for three. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. A shot by Batum, no good. Clippers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Westbrook plays it up and banks it in. Westbrook's got 6.
And the drive game is Russell Westbrook's A move. You know it's coming, still can't stop it.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Highland deciding where to go with it. Embiid with the steal. 4-on-3 break. Nobody near Melton. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Melton's got it all tied up now for the 76ers. Here's Tice. No good, shot missing. Some solid defense from Harris. Embiid wide open. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Come on, Joel Embiid. I mean, 7-footers are not supposed to shoot like that.
Here's Westbrook, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Harris.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And both free throws good for Westbrook.
And for Westbrook, you talk about playing with a controlled intensity, and when he does that, he's unstoppable.
Westbrook against Maxey. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Oubre. For 3, Harris. He can't get that one. Clippers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Westbrook dishes to Tucker. The wide open look here for Highland. And the 3 ball is good. Highland's got 8 points. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Tobias just going strong that time.
Tucker a screen. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Oubre. Fires for 3. Hands it from downtown. Oubre's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. 3-pointer by Embiid. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The big fella, Embiid, making it look too easy.
Westbrook drives in. And Embiid with the block. And they're able to recover. Passes to Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
And the basket by Harden.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Well, the numbers are talking. Harden with a huge night, showing great versatility.
Tries again, and Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got 10 points here in the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And finishing through contact, nothing new for Harden. He welcomes it. And, boy, can that be demoralizing to the defense.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Embiid sets the pick for Oubre. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. Back to Embiid, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Harris a screen on Harden. Oubre kicks to Harris. Melton passes to Harris and slam dunk by Harris.
That's a strong finish from Tobias Harris.
Harden outside, Leonard on the wing, in the corner, Powell with it. That ball, nice feed that time from Leonard. Powell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Oubre, and finished off by Oubre.
Well, Oubre can get up there, and that time brought his tool belt and got out the hammer.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Leonard.
I mean, this is a battle-tested young player. Leonard's willing to put the team on his back when they really need a bucket.
Harris a screen on Powell. Melton passes to Embiid. Back to Melton. Takes the three. Oh, and he misses the dunk. LA's on 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Back to Leonard. Pass to Harden. Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Fires from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Melton against Powell. On the wing, Melton. Pocket 6. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And how about Embiid putting the versatility on full display? How many other bigs can do that?
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. I'm not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
And now we've got the intentional foul. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Down low, there's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moment.
Zubac, a screen on Melton. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Harris a screen on Harden. And it's Oubre, the drive, it falls.
Oubre, big time stepping up, poised in that moment.
There's the triple. Harden, no good. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. Into the lane, and finished off by Oubre.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Back to Harden. Three-pointer. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
One of the best closers in our game. James Harden coming up big.
Harris outside. Oubre finds Embiid. That one falls.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
So the 76ers win it. They seem to... All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For...
It's the tip-off goes to Minnesota. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Naz Reid out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Conley in at the point.
A cagey scorer on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, BA. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards starter. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right. He needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws. You know, the fighting spirit Naz Reid brings to this game is really something, Clark.
Yeah, I tell you, he's a guy that is dynamic and electric, plays with great passion, and has a way of getting everybody fired up. He's an injection of energy for his team and the buildings he plays in. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Leonard passes to Powell. Leonard with a screen on Conley. Now George. Spins. Clock at 6. Outside for Harden. And stolen by Edwards. Towns a screen on Harden. And here's Edwards outside. Drops in the 3.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Zubats with a screen on Towns. Outside Harden. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Towns gets the bucket.
You see the way Towns is able to extend over the defense? Just too long, too big to be guarded effectively, especially when he gets this deep.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Fires the 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it, the key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
Now here's Harden, just 5 to shoot. Pass to Zubats. Leonard for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Harden from outside. Reid with the rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
George with a steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Now 3. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Zubac with a screen on Edwards. Charity stripe shot. Yep, that one's good.
So many of Harden's shots are either from 3 or at the rim. But he can do this too.
Reed sets a screen. From deep, Conley nails it from 3. Conley's got 5 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's George. Leonard, left side. From the arc. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And of course, we've seen Kawhi hit some huge shots from the corners throughout his career.
Edwards against George. And Edwards, here we go. Good work defensively by Leonard.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Now here's Conley. 5 points in the game. Zubac with it. Towns covering. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
George against Reed. To the right side. And it's rejected. And they'll keep possession. 3 on the clock. Towns gets the bucket. He has 6.
And you see Towns with those big mitts, able to control the basketball on the dribble. That's where the size of your hands can be a nice asset for you.
Harden. Leonard outside. Zubac into the lane. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as...
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, up 2. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
On the court for Minnesota, McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Reed in at the center position. George passes to Tice. And finished off by Tice.
George with a fantastic look. Excellent job creating an easy opportunity for his teammate.
You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
And now we've got an intentional foul. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. George for 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Because he's a stretch floor with a reliable and consistent 3, George adds a lot to this offense.
Anderson with a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Gobert. Back to Milton. Gobert inside. He's against Tice. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
And today's team's all looking to space the floor with shooters, Clark. Thinking back, do you ever wonder why it took so long to catch on?
I haven't thought about it in that context, B.A., but I think part of it is you got to have a lot of shooters to take advantage of it first and foremost. And And now, again, with the likes of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Damian Lillard and so many other outstanding perimeter shooters, more and more of those guys are coming into the league and following their example.
Oh, nice! Big finish!
Man! The Frenchman doesn't mess around down there. Gobert, what a vicious throwdown.
And Shake Milton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Tucker against Milton. Pass to man. 6 on the shot clock. And that one is hammered home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pass to Tucker. Got it. Good job in the low post. Now it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
Tucker doing a nice job getting it done from there.
Anderson with a screen on Highland. And here's Brown for 3. Counted from distance. Brown's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Tice outside. It's intercepted. And now the T-Wolves on the break. The finish! And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Outside, Brown. We've got 1:08 left in the second quarter. And another 3 from Minnesota.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And the Clippers making a change here. Zubats is checked in. Alexander Walker, the pass to Gobert. Back to Alexander Walker. 5 to shoot. Anderson with a screen. All sorts of time. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Right side, Highland. Zubats, the screen. Westbrook outside. Zubats with it. Deflected. And it's slammed in by Zubats. There's 10 seconds left in the second period. Gobert with a screen on Highland. And here's Brown for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, he's just showing off right now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down either.
Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it.
Hey, that's just not a smart pass. It's as simple as that. It was not a smart pass.
Oh, George with a steal. Oh, he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time.
The previous play.
Halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
It's all tied in Los Angeles. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Paul George has been sensational.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. James Harden out there with Norman Powell. And it's Zubats in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Reed passes to Towns. Driving to the basket. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubats has got 4 rebounds in the game. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, it's really hard to distract Paul George when he goes into a shot. I mean, even though the defense is there and made the obvious foul, doesn't seem to bother him.
Conley looking for an opening. Count it. Conley's got 7 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Leonard passes to Zubats. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Leonard. Outside for Harden. Just 4 to shoot. Tries again. And Zubats finishes inside. He's got 6.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Towns for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
Leonard with a screen on Edwards. They get it again. Out to Leonard. They set the pick. Crafty move. Leonard spikes it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pure from 3-point range.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And then Harden with the jam.
An aggressive move from Harden at the hoop. Really good to see him take it to the defense like that.
After Harden retires, most fans will realize how truly generational a talent he's been.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best shooting guards to ever play. A unique shooting guard. Thick and strong and quick and crafty, deep range, excellent passer. Played a lot of different styles effectively. He'll be much more appreciated after he's done than I think he's appreciated as he's playing.
Harden against Conley. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by George.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And it's Harden. That time on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Towns is screen on George. The 3-ball. And rejected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubats. It's Edwards on the wing. George defending. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McDaniels, that's good.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Out left to the wing. And we've got 1:18 left in the third. Down low. Leonard against Reed. Leonard can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact defense they want to see out of him.
Towns finds McDaniels. Outside Edwards. McDaniels, a screen on Powell. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Leonard outside. Zubac with a screen on Towns. Here's Leonard. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And some changes here for the Timberwolves.
Substitution on the floor. Timberwolves.
Timeout.
Timberwolves. Timeout call. Go out. Make some noise. Time to get it.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Westbrook, the pass to Tucker. 5 on the clock. Here's Tice. Hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for Minnesota. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
Westbrook drives. Nice move. And he sinks the layup. Westbrook's got his first 2 points. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
And we've reached the... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Troy Brown out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Milton in at the point. Left side Highland. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker. First personal foul. First team foul.
Westbrook taking his time here. Shot clock at 6. Over to the left wing. And stolen by Gobert. Westbrook against Milton. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Milton for 3. He drops it from range.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Back to Tice. Outside Highland. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Timberwolves.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Knocks it loose. Pass to Harden. And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get 1 free throw, and they'll keep possession here.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
He buries it from 3. Harden's got 15 points here in the second half.
Nice job by James Harden knocking that one down, making use of those short corner 3-point shooting spots.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Zubac with a screen on Edwards. Harden finds Leonard. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. That one is off. The Timberwolves trail. And here's Edwards outside. Conley against Powell. Conley passes to Reed. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Conley against Harden. Inside. Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
Three-pointer, Harden. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's the guy you trust to make big shots.
Left side, Conley. Down low. Towns passes to McDaniels. Timeout called, the Timberwolves. They're behind by 2. 1:44 left in the fourth. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. The coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Out to Leonard. On the wing, Harden. Back to Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
The three, Conley. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Leonard. Kawhi, so steady inside.
Oh, man, what a bucket by Leonard. His team counts on him when the time is short because he can handle the pressure.
And here's Edwards outside. Here's Towns. Second shot opportunity. Towns, a screen on Zubac. 6 to shoot.
Yes! Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Leonard with a screen on Edwards. Pass to George. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Harden. Cash.
Man, they're getting a fantastic effort from James Harden right now.
And so it's Minnesota with it.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here.
Reed sets a screen. Right side, Conley. Pass to Edwards. Back to Reed. Money!
You know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Leonard. Count it!
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's the time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're trailing by 2. 3 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
And here's Brown for 3. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.